Hello my viewers, I am back with another video, and today it's gonna be on this eye look. I got a lot of requests to do it the other day on my snap, so I figured I would film it for you guys. It's not that hard, honestly. The palettes I used was one eyeshadow from the Morphe Kathleen Lights palette, and then most of my shadows that I did use were from the Sephora Pro palette. And then I also used a flat brush like this, a shadow brush like this. You guys can see it. Let me see. A fluffy brush to blend everything out, and a more of a taper brush, and another brush that just fell. And then I also used some tape to cut out the edges. So yeah, this is pretty much the look. Hopefully you guys learned something from it. If you guys didn't, just grab your makeup and get inspired to do your face, because sometimes that's what we need, a little bit of motivation. So if you don't want to go this bold, just grab your makeup and just do a natural look, you know. So I already primed and set my eyes for the sake of the video, because otherwise I would take too long in this video. So the palettes I'm going to be using are from, the shadows I'm going to be using are from the Sephora palette, the Pro palette. And the only other eyeshadow I'm going to be using is from this palette, and a cream matte color like this one. Anyone will do, but this one is mainly shimmers, so that's why I'm not using it. Okay, so the first color I'm going to be getting is like a hot pink. This one right there. These three shades: a hot pink, a light pink purple, and the purple. Okay, which are Maisha, Electric Violet, and Adi or 80. Okay, so first I'm going to be using that bright pink, and I'm going to be putting this one on my crease. Let me see. Oh, actually, and I'm gonna use tape as well to cut the edge. Be using a light hand towards the inner and a heavier hand towards the outer. And notice I have my hands way in the back of the brush, because if I were to have it here, like I always said, it gives you more of a pigmented look, versus if you have your hands further out, it's not as harsh and it blends a lot better. See that? You see how it looks like hot pink on the brush, and then once you do that, it kind of just fades out to a light pink. Yeah, that's what we want. The key to any look is to learn how to blend. Otherwise, I'm picking up a little bit more pink to put on this side of the eye, because this one has a little bit more. The key to any look is learning how to blend. And trust me, once you get the blending part done, it doesn't matter what color of shadow you use, you will master it. You see? And it's gonna look funny at first, trust me, it's gonna look funky, but it will do. And then we're going to be using this brush, and we're going to be using that, was it Electric Violet, and we're going to be putting that right in here. Honestly, it's not that hard to achieve. Don't be afraid to use color, guys, but do start with natural colors, because if you start off with crazy colors, you're going to look crazy. Unless you want the whole world to know that you're crazy, then you can just do as you please. Okay, so now that we have that done, we're gonna go back to this brush, and no product or anything, just whatever it has on it, and then blend it out again. You always want to blend out with the fluffier brush. Tila was the first color, Maisha was the second color, and right now we're going to use Electric Violet, and for the actual lid we're going to use Audi. Okay, so now we're going to go back to that purple, or to the was it Electric Violet, and we're going to put that right here in the outer as well, just to give it like a little bit more of a purple tint, because right now it looks like a hot pink. It only looks hot pink. Okay, you guys can see that. Then do that, go back with that blending brush and just dust it off a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to be using like a flat brush like this, and we're going to go in with that color Audi, and it's like a dark purple, color, and we're going to be carving it with the brush. It's okay if you get fallout, don't stress about it, because we don't have our foundation done. This is why I like to do my shadow first and then my foundation. And then we're going to switch the brush and switch your hand and go like this. It's hard for me to explain, guys, so just copy what I do. I don't know how to explain myself sometimes. This look was requested by so many of my Snapchat fam. They're like, can you do that bold look that you did the other day? That day that I posted it, they're like, please do something on that. Do a video on that look. I was like, all right, I got y'all. So like I said, the only palette we are using is the Sephora palette. So if you guys don't have this palette, it's a really good investment if you want to play with color. And if you guys don't have it, I really suggest you get a palette that has all kinds of like crazy colors like this, and that's worth it, you know. Okay, so now you guys see how it looks like messy. We don't want that. That's a big no-no. So we're gonna go back to this brush. Like I said, clean it off in a towel. Start off from the outer and then work yourself to the inner with a light hand, and just blend out the edges. You see? The brow bone color, and from the palette, which is just any kind of matte color, and then just put it out in the outer part, mainly of the look, which is the brow bone actually too. Just to set the concealer and to blend it out so it doesn't look too harsh. You see? Moonstone, which is this color right here. It has undertones of a violet, and we're gonna put that in the inner corner of the eye. See how pretty that is? We're not gonna wet it yet. We're gonna leave it as is right now. And then we're gonna take off the tape and do the hot pink in the bottom. So See that sharp edge? Easy, guys, easy. Pink that we got at first and put it in the bottom lash line. Okay, so now we're gonna get a flat brush like this, and we're gonna go in with that electric violet and put it in the outer corner of the eye, just so it gives it a little bit more of a dimension. So back with the same brush. It's a lot of back and forth, guys. I'm gonna blend that out a little. Okay, now that we have that done, we're going to be using the Fix Plus and use that brush that we used for the inner corner to intensify that purple. Chummy be bugging sometimes. Just kidding, Chummy. Can't blame him. Who doesn't want to be around me all the time? Just kidding. See how much it intensifies the look? And I'm telling you, it's gonna look funky at first, but girls, do not give up. Do not put that brush down. Okay. Okay, now that we have that done, we're going to go in with an eyeliner and line the eye from the top, because we're not going to be using any wing liner today, just so that the look stands out. And then we're going to use liner in the bottom. I poked my eye. Liner in the bottom. And some mascara. You guys know how to put mascara on, right? Right. Okay. Let me come back then. So I already put the liner and the mascara in the bottom, and I cleaned up whatever fallout I had with the makeup wipe. So now I'm going to be throwing on the lashes, and the lashes I'm going to be using, I don't know the name. I got them on Wi-Fi. I got them on Amazon. But this is how they look. Whoops. Oh shoot. I don't know if you guys can tell how they look. Like that. They're bold and wispy and beautiful and dramatic. So I'm gonna be throwing these babies on, and that's pretty much it. Let me put the glue on, and then I'll show you guys how I do it. Okay, and before I throw in my my lashes, I'm gonna be getting that Fix Plus again with that brush that I use for the inner corner, and I'm gonna be getting this like shimmery color in there, and it's called Ice, and I'm gonna put that over the inner corner, just so it gives it more of a dramatic look and it stands out a lot better. Okay, see that? Wow, that definitely stands out. Chummy, I'm telling you, he wants to be in the video. Okay, so now we're gonna throw on the lashes, and then look down, place the lash over your lash. Bam, you see that? Make sure your glue is tacky too, because if you don't let your glue get tacky, your lash is gonna go all over the place and you can't control it as much. All right. And like I said, we're not putting no liner today. It's just gonna go over the lash and sit there and look pretty. So this is pretty much the look. Let me blend out a little bit the inner corner, and then let me finish out my face, and then I'll be back with the final look. Okay. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you when I see you, and you guys will see me in the next video. Bye.